Hey family, what up? It's your girl Jaleesa. Um, thank you guys for tuning in and looking at my videos and stuff like that. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share if you feel necessary. Um, so today I wanted to come on because I'm a little giggly because I don't know. It's interesting how life works. Like we have the game life and then we have the game Monopoly and stuff like that, and that really is life. Like everything that is literally in front of our face is literally our lives playing out. And this has nothing to do with what I was going to get into, but just sidebar. Who's to say if as much energy that we put into playing the game Monopoly, like I know like dominoes, all those other games, like, I'm not saying anything about that, but like Monopoly, because that can go on for hours and hours and hours. Even Uno and stuff, like if you don't set rules and stuff, depending on which way you're playing. But anyway, if that energy that we projected into playing Monopoly, if we really took that energy and manifested it in real life. Like just think about it. Like you don't want to go to jail. You build up all these properties. You acquire all this property, all this monetary, like all this wealth and stuff like that. What if you really put that in, like, in no shade? Because I used to work at Dunks, right? So if I'm sitting here playing Monopoly, if I'm putting that energy into that, but I'm working at Dunks, no shade, no tea. I mean, a check is a check. I used to work at Stop and Shop, bagging, cashiering, grabbing carts. So no shade, no tea. But imagine if you sat there and okay, you're doing your Dunkin' Donuts thing, and then you're doing something on the side, but that energy that you put into playing the game Monopoly, that at the end everybody's just, well, people may not be happy collecting, because if somebody failed, if somebody was down bad in Monopoly, you know dang well they ain't playing. They may have, like dominoes, lifted up the table. So so I don't know. That was just a sidebar. But anyway, so my life, Truman Show 2.0, Jaleesa Queen Isis, the Massachusetts edition. Um, so my karmic baby daddy, right, came over the other day, and it was like peace. It was peace. But what's been going on, like I'm in a romance scam with him. Well, I was. I'm no longer with him. Let me make that clear. And I caught on to it. Basically an unalive for hire situation, and because you know spiritually I've awoken to what's what, and then just having common sense. Like it's common sense and spiritual, as above, so below, as within, so without. But, now people are going really hard. And the fact that I basically solved my own case, and I'm in a stage house, and anybody's name, again, I can mention because my house is illegally surveillanced, wiretapped, monitored 25/8, not 24/7, 25/8, okay? Um, but this is it. Like I already did what I had to do the other day as far as one thing, and now I'm just speaking my truth to help out the next person, because gang stalking is very real. And I kind of thought I was done with this chapter, but I guess I wasn't. I am now, but I guess I wasn't. So I did what I had to do the other day, and actually, I'm gonna pause this real quick because I do need my phone, because I need you guys to see, and I'm gonna take a photo on here and post it or whatever, because yeah, hold on, give me 1 second. Wow, it paused on 3:59. So um I 100%, you know believe in it. I'm for it. I'm for the cause. It actually is surprising to me to even see this or whatever. But and I will post a photo of this. It has to do with the FBI. The FBI is currently requesting that potential victims come forward for several active investigations across the United States. This is a standard procedure for cases that involve a large or unknown number of victims, such as investment frauds, cryptocurrency scams, sex trafficking, or abuse by a person in position of trust. The FBI publishes details on its Seeking Victim page. Seeking Victim Information webpage, correction, often including a link to an online form for potential victims to complete. Also, you don't have to put your name, 454 on the timer. You don't have to put your name if you don't want to. Um, If you want, you can, but you just have to give up. I think it's like five entries. Like, you can enter as much as you want, but you don't have to repeat the information. But like, say there's 10 people on the first um input, you can only put five. On the next one, you can put five. But you'll have to do the five, give information, go back, submit another form with the other five to complete the 10 or whatever. You just can't repeat, like, can't, I want this person arrested today and just keep entering that 20 times. You can't do that. But anyway, so that brings me to say this. So I basically cracked open my own case. Um, I believe, there was a false adoption about me. I'm not too sure as far as all those specifics, but the meat and the potatoes of it, I do know, and I guess that's enough information that the FBI, I mean, I'm assuming it's the FBI because they've been popping up in my thing a lot. So, and then that's who so whatever, neither here nor there. So, my karmic baby daddy, Kins, again, everything's recorded. I'm in a stage house. Live online. Anyway, he signed a deal, contract, whatever, go back into the other videos and stuff like that, whatever. So now he comes over the other day, everything was peace, like, and I was surprised that it was peace because usually he likes to argue, but I knew at some point, and he started talking about, like, oh, what are we doing with the kids with school? And it's like, what's going on, not for nothing, I can homeschool my kids. Like, I'd rather them go to private school. Well, I'd rather them be homeschooled or private school, give or take. But not no public school and not where I'm at. Look at what they've done to my kids. Like, come on now. Anyway, so he slept over Thursday to Friday. Slept on the couch. All that. I cleanse and all that. But Friday, when he's going up and down the stairs, Shorty on the second floor, Shamika, and I know that's why she's mad. Because that's the thing. If you guys are trying to, and I blame it on the government. I blame it on everybody, honestly. But the government, if y'all got all this technology, it makes me think, if you guys got technology, or maybe it's the FBI that got the technology, I don't know. But if the government got technology 20 years ahead, isn't it like Japan or something that's like the number one in the world for like electronics and stuff like that, or something like that? Technology, something. I digress. How can't you see that your NPCs are failing? Not for nothing, the left hand's not supposed to know what the right's doing. And like I said the other day, and I didn't even get on camera because I'm like, I thought things was over and done with, but when you show your hand, I guess it's not. So, whoop whoop, I do whatever I do the other day. Now I'm in here talking to Karmic BD. Oh, well, he comes back up and tells me that Shamika on the second floor sits there and was like, "Oh, go upstairs to your witch. Go upstairs to the witch," or something like that. Why would you make that comment when I've never shown any type of signs that I'm a witch? I'm not a witch. I like to heal people. I like to help people, but why would, and especially for what I'm claiming? My house is staged. My landlords, Akeem and Amon, worked with my karmic aunt, Carol, in the family unit, High Point Organization, which is the shelter organization out here in Massachusetts, and they're all in cahoots or whatever. And then this girl, Chantel, because she's, in the healthcare system, but she's been an enemy. But regardless of anything, Carol, Akeem, and Ahmad, Kins, Chantel, High Point Organization, Massachusetts, and the United States government, they all know what's what. So I don't know why y'all are getting mad at me that in Morning Star Baptist Church in Boston that y'all have gotten sloppy and now it's dismantled. And again, I'm not into politics and stuff like that, but just an observer. This has nothing to do with politics, but just an observer. 250 for Trump's ballroom. There's people out on the streets where I'm at in Massachusetts. It's cold. It's cold. I'm cold now. Like, as a society, the way how people, and I said this to my karmic baby father, I said, and not verbatim, but like the greed that people have, and not everybody, but like, I'm just now getting into the mind frame of like being okay with money because seeing on both sides, on, you know, Karen, the one who gave birth to me, I don't know, we got to figure that out, but struggling and going through it, whether I was tapped into knowing Carol was playing parts or not, but just going through it and then seeing that side of the family have money and how they treat people who don't have money and people who do have money. So it's kind of like, so now let's fast forward. So she says that he comes up here and says that to me about Shamika making a comment about me being a witch, like go upstairs to the witch, whatever the case may be. And I'm not even gonna add BITCH in it because I don't believe she said that, but just goes this, why would you make that comment? And her dude didn't say anything. And honestly, I feel bad for him, even though like he came at me, like they were heavy coming at me. But it's like, if I'm with you, I'm with you. I'm not gonna lie to you or lie on you or lie on me to make us, you, we, whatever look good. So when he's not here, she be doing dumb stuff, trying to antagonize me. Like, I know what's what, so I'm not gonna give you what you want. I'm not. I'm for what? And then when he comes, again, because we all feel, secure when our people, our person's around or whatever, you do the most. But it's like you're not letting people know what you were doing behind closed doors when your man wasn't here. Like, so not for nothing now, you messing up your dude's back. I mean, you can't come against God, so I'm not trying to give the devil no credit. The devil, I salute you. You're like, angels protect me and devils respect me. But I'm just saying, you can't be doing that dumb stuff, 11:22 on the timer, that dumb stuff, and then expecting things to go in your favor. So now, well, yesterday was Saturday. So Friday, I told him, I was like, I don't know why when you come around things start happening, but you got to go. like, and I wasn't like that, like, now for the video, I'm like, but I was like, I don't know, but you gotta go. Like, I don't know. Then his aura, then that's when he asked about the kids with school. I'm like, I'm not even worried about that because now he's trying to bait me into an argument. Like, bro, this is the piece that you cannot buy. Thames, sing it, girl, free mind. Like, yo. And that's a song, Thames, Free Mind. Like, really, go listen to it. It's nice. Like, this is the piece that you cannot buy. Send me a love that you cannot wish. Like, bro, you fumbled. Like I said, thank you all for coming at me. And yeah, so now fast forward, that happens on Friday. I'm getting all these emails from management. I don't even open it because it's weird. Every time the second floor does something, the landlords always reach out to me. I got evidence of that too. Like, bro, my grandmother used to write everything down. My mom sued her boss and won. Not like it's anything to boast about, but as far as behind the scenes, like the documentation, and then I went to school for like office technology and accounting, so you gotta be on your P's and Q's anyway. When I was a little girl, I used to be in my room with my little stuffed animals acting like I was the teacher, bro. Like it's in me, not on me, bro. So anything that's a little suspicious, I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna look at it, and then I gotta protect mine. So if something looks a little funny, I may have to document it. Like, not on no peeping Tom, not on no, private investigator. Not that I wouldn't mind being one, cause listen, bro, I don't understand none all this magic. So anyway, so now, and transparent, I don't care. 13:31 on the timer. Now today, the landlords want to send emails talking about, oh, don't send no rent payment because you're being removed from the premises tomorrow, Monday. So today's Sunday, tomorrow, Monday, as a scare tactic. So, not for nothing, it hasn't even been a whole month. We haven't spoke. Comic Baby Daddy said he was going to take care of that, but all of you guys are in cahoots. And because I have done what I did the other day, yes, I reported people. I have every right to protect myself. I reported who needed to be reported. And that's the crazy thing. Shorty down there is doing dumb shit and I didn't even report you. So you just showed your hand off rip. I reported who needed to be reported and their associates. So you know, if you got a guilty conscience, if that shoe fits, buckle up and wear it. Buckle up and wear it. But you only have a battery pack when your people around. And there's no shade, no tea. I've never even, the first time I ever said any words to your family was in the hallway when y'all were coming out Carmen's baby father. But now whatever happens, happens. Because you guys keep coming for me. Well, she keeps coming for me. And others doing magic and stuff behind the scenes. But hey, whatever happens, I got 15 on the time of peace.